Good morning, everybody. This morning, it's been a lot of things that have been kind of coming up for me as a teacher, as a parent, as a child that I've been like reflecting on. So I had a lot of concerns, and I was trying to fix them all myself yesterday. Right? It's still a good day, of course, and yet I still have my tendencies to be controlling and to try to plan out and control everything without God's input. So I asked the Holy Spirit this morning when He woke me up at I feel like a reasonable hour. Like I only woke up at 5 o'clock, and that's nice. Sometimes it's like 2, which is also nice. But today I appreciate the extra rest, right? Um, and so Holy Spirit, she brought me to 2 Kings chapter 18 and 19, which is really one of my favorite stories. When King Hezekiah was being bullied by King of Assyria, and King Hezekiah was like, you know what? Mm-mm. I'm gonna put all of your insults and all of your things in your own writing. The letter that because the king of Assyria sent a letter to King Hezekiah, like scolding him, like, who are you trusting in? I've broken down so many gods. Your God will be no different. And King Hezekiah said, look at all that. You see all of that? He's talking about you. He's talking about you. So I'm gonna need you to go get him. Because I can't get him. You gotta go get him. And so Hezekiah's answers from God is beautiful. And so this morning, I was, Holy Spirit, she led me here. And then I felt a prompting, like, do what Hezekiah did. And I was like, Lord, I don't even know where the paper is. Because I don't think I brought any paper with me here. And then Holy Spirit was like, do you remember that you got a notebook yesterday from the school? And I was like, you know what? I forgot. I did. So I got the notebook. Well, that's not entirely true. That sounds like I was immediately obedient. What I actually did was, Lord, I don't want to get up. So then what I did was I prayed. I said, Lord, help my unwillingness to follow what you want me to do. It's a small thing. Get up and get the notebook. And I still didn't want to do it this morning. So I said, help me. And I immediately stood up because I knew that if I did any other thought, I was going to talk myself out of it. And then I was walking back and I was like, Lord, I don't even know where my pen is. And when I walked back to my chair, the pen was right where I was sitting. I was like, Lord, okay. So what I did was I started writing down all of my worries and my thoughts and my concerns and my joys of 4 different categories. School, meaning like administrative level school, home, students, and me. They also did Josiah too, so maybe home was Josiah. Um, so school, Josiah, me, students. So I wrote down I have 4 different pieces of paper on the floor. But I wrote down everything, my praises, my concerns, um, my thanksgivings, my helps. And that's just what King Hezekiah did. He spread out all the letter in front of the Lord and he prayed with the letter. He said, look what he's doing. This is your fight. So I did the same thing. I said, look at how many ways that Satan is coming at me. Ways that I can't even feel during the day. I can't discern all of them. The ones that I can discern are here on this floor, on these pages. And so I kneeled down and I prayed to God about it. I wasn't comfortable, like in my nice little comfortable chair. I'll show you my comfortable chair later if you haven't already seen it. I wasn't curled up I got on the colder floor that was hard on my knees. And first I just sat there. But the more that I sat there on my knees, the more I felt pulled to get deeper into my prayer. So then I, I laid on my letters. I laid on my requests. And I asked God to fix them, to fix me, and to help me control myself. Because I am the only one that I can control. And even that I'm not great at, because I cannot be in control of myself. God is in control of me. God takes care of everything I am, everything I want to be, and everything I do. I just need to trust Him. So, I'm not going to show you what's on my papers. I'll show you my papers. So, there's my papers. Each page is full. Each page is full. And I wrote them down. I spread it before God. And I know that He'll answer me. And I'll leave you with that. Follow the examples of the Bible, even if it's something that feels as silly as writing things down and putting it on paper and follow the example of the kings that God wrote down in the Bible for us, right? There's a reason that God wanted us to hear about the story of King Hezekiah. There's a reason for every character in the Bible. Not just character, I apologize. For every person who lived and who is written and mentioned in the Bible, there's only a few. He could have chosen everybody, but He chose only a few to be given to us thousands of years later. So follow their example. I know that it's going to help me, because if God answers prayers back then, and I know He does because it's written down, then I know that God answers prayers now. I love you all. Have a great day. God bless you, and God bless me. Bye.